Rebellion a very, very quality team, and they have been on the uptick. And you see a fake kickoff right out of the gate. They did that successfully yesterday.
And Rapid was playing excellently as well in their game versus Envy. It didn't get them a win, obviously, but after those first couple of games, Rebellion really settled in and made Envy work for their meal, and had to rely a lot on Turbo to come through and have big games and put away some good chances. So I think you're right on this one being closer than you might expect.
But at the same time, this seems like a new Space Station team. Reddles, in a lot of interviews, making waves with his opinions. I mean, I guess that's nothing new, but we had a fresh wave of it. And Reddles backed it up with his gameplay. He has been lights out. Space Station trying to bounce back into the form they were in fall, and so far, so good. See if they can keep it up.
A lot of demos coming through on the blind side there. Sipical just out. He tied Rapid up real bad. He had no chance.
As Sipical, in this situation, runs out of boost in the air. He has nothing. Rapid panicking a bit.
Yeah.
Perhaps he didn't know that Sipical had no boost. If he knew, probably would have stayed grounded, maybe gotten behind the ball, done a half-flip clear to the corner, or half-flip clear, rather. But tough situation for Rapid. He wasn't able to get out of it alive. And Space Station find an early lead. Oh, miss there from Sipical, though. That's a rare miss.
Miss, and it lets him out as well. Memory going to put Sipical in a bad spot, and he went, oh my gosh, beast mode, no.
He had the net. Sipical was dead to rights. Beast mode hunting for that lower corner, couldn't find it, but a good chance set up by that Sipical miss. Rebellion going to wish they had that chance back. Now Space Station going to take the ball downfield. Where's the defenders? They're a little late to the play, but Rapid makes up for it in beast mode as well, both getting demos.
This is just real awkward here from Shopify Rebellion. They're trying to figure out how to lock down that transition, but it's just so disjointed. It's get the ball away and worry about what comes after next, and it's leading Space Station to a lot of return chances back over on the blue half.
You see, Sipical has tons of boost there. Rapid barely getting a bumper on the ball. And Rapid so close in support. You saw Rebellion play this way yesterday. It's kind of their style. So close behind one another so that they can quickly challenge the ball, hit it upfield. But we did see plenty of double commits and mispositioning from the Rebellion. Keeping this close. That shot denied. Reddles had to keep that one out. It was screaming right towards net. Rebellion trying to kickstart something. But well played by Reddles to get it out of the zone.
Oh, great hop. And well played from beast mode. Way to not panic on that ball popping over your head when you've got two people blocked in the corner. Very easy to panic and just jump wildly, but stuck with it and made a big block. Arsenal trying to get one through memory, no chance, and Reddles as well going to be denied by beast mode on the line.
And Reddles was able to get the corner boost steal. Beast mode has to defend it, did his best, and it was enough. They were hanging on by a thread there, and that thread managed to stay connected, didn't break. That was an unbelievable defensive stop by the Rebellion. This should have been 2-0.
Need to find some offensive chances, though. You can make all the great saves in the world, but at the end of the day, if you're still down by one when that clock hits 0 and it touches the floor, nothing gonna come of it, and they might have caught memory out here. He will make it in time, but it doesn't matter. Goodbye, says Sipical.
This is great recognition from Sipical. He picked up the corner boost. It was a really close play as well. Memory flipping back is going to be an easy target for that demo. You know, sometimes it's better to just wave dash, get back to the ground, and then you can jump and dodge over that demo oncoming. But you think Memory just must have lost sight of Sipical. But a nice demo. Sipical making sure Space Station get that insurance goal. And Space Station has looked like the better team so far. And we're seeing demos come out left and right for Space Station.
Yeah, Arsenal was going for a lot of those yesterday, and even if he didn't connect on a lot of them, he has brought that back today 100%. And that physicality that we know Space Station for oh so well has not taken a back seat.
And Sipical going for some demos. Usually that's Arsenal and Reddles' job, but the Sipical demo was the one that got the goal. Typical now, airborne. We'll have Reddles in the middle. Flip reset pass. And that was a block play. It's actually better for Rebellion that they didn't try to hit that in. Typical was well positioned for the 50. Typical going for a late flip reset. Memory having none of it, but the passing coming out from Space Station.
So good, I don't think even Reddle saw it coming. He was he was not ready for that hard cut from Typical back into the middle. Memory chance denied by Typical, camped out on the backboard. This is likely a goal for Reddles, and it's off the bar, so close.
Might see another one. There you go. Typical cleaning it up. Reddles came close, but even Rapid might have had the save potential.
Yeah, it was close. Rapid definitely on that one all the way back. And game one, I'm not going to say that, Rebellion played poorly. It was just they had a tough time handling that pressure from Arsenal and Reddles up front. They just had to contend with so much aggression and physicality and also go and fight for the boost in the corner that they just didn't really have that structure that they feel confident in getting out of their own half.
And then to make matters worse, Achieves, they had some good looks. It was the beast mode shot that went wide. There was another good save from Reddles. There were some moments for Rebellion. They could have got back into the game, but Space Station is firing on all cylinders. You see having the checkbox in both shots, goals, looking good, keeping a clean sheet in this one. And I might have to apologize to the chat potentially on this prediction. Space Station is looking in control.
Yeah, very strong start here from Space Station. You really don't have to change too much. Obviously, you came out on front and you kind of dominated in terms of, keeping the pressure going all game. So watch, rinse, repeat as far as you're concerned if you're a Space Station fan. If you're Rebellion, you're hoping that Rapid can start to play a little more interference on that defensive side. That's normally what he's so good at when they get pushed back in there because he's so quick. But that game, no, there was just no time to do that.
No time. And we see another kickoff play coming out from the Rebellion. Reddles beating Rapid to the ball. Reddles so quick. Reddles has been reinvigorated lately. And he has been frighteningly good. And that pass exemplifies the hard work that Reddles has been putting in. He teed up Typical.
Oh, yeah. He was camped way back on the pitch just waiting to see how Rebellion were going to tap that ball. He saw Typical out there in that left-hand side before Rebellion even touched it. So as soon as that ball just popped up, he knew exactly where he was going for it, and he put it on a dime.
And Typical didn't have much boost. If that ball was led too much, maybe Typical wouldn't have been able to get there in time. Hitting
smart.
Typical in stride.
Oh my
Typical
gosh!
coming in to attack again. He's having a series.
That was so smart here from Reddles, just going out and letting that ball roll because Beast Mode got scared from clearing the ball because he didn't want to tap it right into Reddles. And Reddles picked up on that almost instantly, just let it go and made sure to get the bump.
That was the impressive part as well. It was the quickly getting to the wall and bumping Beast Mode off the play. Reddles didn't miss a beat. And that's hard work, getting the pass, getting the bump, and opening up the shooting lane for Typical. And when you open up Typical shooting lanes, it's going to be a bad time for the other team.
Good things do tend to happen. Pass to Reddles, float to the back left corner. Well, just off the bar. And Typical, he's been a strong third man throughout this series so far. And again, it feels like you've entered a wash, rinse, repeat from game one for both teams, except this time it's even worse for Rebellion.
There was, yeah.
No shots yet. They haven't found anything out of their own half. Finally, a double kick, but even that's not going to make a difference. Reddles covers up.
And I'm with you, Achieves. This game even more one-sided. Like you said, game one, Rebellion had some chances. They were playing toe-to-toe for Space Station out of the gate. But out of the gate of this game, you have Space Station hitting the gas, pulling away. But still time for the Rebellion to get back into this. They need it soon, though. This is one of those series that could get out of hand, you feel.
And look at Arsenal as well. That disruption in the midfield. Yeah, Memory buys the time and stalls it out, but now you don't have much follow-up, and you need big challenges like that from Beast Mode to even keep the play going.
Memory off the ceiling and down. Rapid's shot will be lobbed. handled by Reynolds on the backboard. Beast Mode. A quick challenge from Sypical, giving Beast Mode no time to go for an air dribble play. Rapid forced to let go of the ball. Reynolds, light hit towards net. Memory up to Rapid. Rapid will chase this down, going for the 50, but a nice touch on the wall from Sypical. He's keeping it close and sending it towards net, hoping for a rebound play, making the defense work.
The control on defense is so valuable, and you can watch Sypical do that all day. It is not easy to have that ball up against that sidewall and have to tip it one way, get back behind it, and still stick with it to make sure you don't allow a buildup of pressure for the opposition. That was beautiful. Sypical rips one back left corner, and well saved by Beast Mode.
Reading off the arc. Reynolds getting denied by Rapid. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Traded demos. And now Reynolds might have a solo play here. He's got Sypical also in the mid. Flip reset. Oh, Bulls got it. Inches wide.
This is just picking apart where the defense was placed. He knew he had the time. He knew he had the space. It was just a matter of, can you squeeze it into that tiny gap on the right side? And you're right, inches wide. But again, Reynolds, he's inside the mind of the defenders right now.
It's really insane how much space Space Station has had at times. You see the Rebellion locked in their own backboard, multiple defenders at times up on that backboard, and they're defending the backboard hit, but Space Station's reading it so well, and they're keeping the ball close.
These follow-up bumps as well in the midfield that are still coming out for Space Station Gaming, just throwing so many wrenches into Rebellion, trying to get some type of push started. And even if those demos aren't connecting, they're throwing. There's another one. It's just they don't let up. They're just going and pass to Reynolds right down the middle. 3-0. Goodbye, game 2.
This was clinical. You get the demo, open up space. Sypical to Arsenal to Reynolds. 1, 2, 3. And I will take this opportunity to apologize to the chat. This is looking like a 95-5 game. How dominant Space Station has been.
They definitely are on cruise control. And seems that speedometer is set to as fast as it can go. Rebellion are trying to figure out how to even approach game 3, because I legitimately don't think they have an answer for how aggressive Space Station are being and how well positioned they are all the time, because it's total lockdown right now.
It is indeed. We're 15 seconds away from 2 shutouts. Rebellion. They're going to need to figure something out, and that's a good idea on the pass, but Rapid was low on boost and far back. That means he'll be beat to that 50-50. Beast Mode will keep the play alive. Looking to break the clean sheet. It doesn't happen. Space Station with 2 quality wins in full control. They're sailing.
Oof. Arsenal, the cheeky grin there, and you can kind of see over on the Rebellion side of things. It's oh boy. It's not often that you get 3 players of that caliber, Beast Mode, Rapid, and Memory, only putting 1 shot on target. Yeah. Nothing else. It was just fight for the ball, lose the ball, go get demoed, try and play defense. Like that was 5 minutes of sadness if you're a Rebellion player.
Pain, just pure pain for the Rebellion. But the plays from Space Station are so dynamic. They've got demos, they've got infield passes, solo plays. Reynolds almost hitting the flip reset. But Sypical, his shooting, kind of bringing you back to when he won MVP. Having a great series so far. Reynolds actually the lead scorer on Space Station this season. Sypical hasn't had to do as much, hasn't been able to pull off as many goals as he has in the past. But this series, Sypical looking very good, finding his marks, and then also just the passing. You saw it. Space Station is they're looking really good.
With the Space Station has absolutely taken advantage of it just about every time in the best way possible. Even if it doesn't always bear fruit and Rebellion makes the play on defense, still putting together some great looks on target. And you brought up Sypical, and you're right, he's really refined himself back into that sort of first iteration of Space Station with AXB and stuff, where he was that strong third man that would just come in right when you needed him and drop the hammer on you with a well-placed shot. And it seems like Arsenal and Reynolds have re-embraced that role for him, and he has played it masterfully.
Well, he's had a lot of space to get far upfield.
Yeah.
Rebellion
finally
break the streak. Finally getting on the board.
Sypical was hoping there was going to be some boost there in that corner. Nothing for him. So when Rapid took that air dribble over his head, he just was never going to be able to catch up to it in time. And the timing just a little bit off for Sypical right there on defense, and he gets beat.
Yeah, had to get to that ball. It was the perfect pinch pass from Rapid. Rebellion now with their first goal will also get their first lead. Rapid leading the attack in the corner. Arsenal trying to get it around, and ball kicks out back-to-back 50s. It bounces off Rapid's hood rather, and goes up. Now infield pass. Rapid shot will be off the crossbar.
Another push from Rebellion, and they had Space Station on the ropes right there. You can see that clear from Sypical was just not well placed, and they got that nice hard pass out in the corner, and again, just like Beast Mode back in game one, just ripping it off the bar there. Big demos.
That was a very dangerous moment because Memory had to get a touch on that 50 because the third man back got demoed. Hanging on to dear life. Rebellion did come out alive. Now on the attack, Sypical challenged by Memory. Reynolds will hit it up to Sypical. Sypical towards net. No one back. Open net. And Sypical will score it.
And Rapid's actually not really in a bad place here. He starts to rotate out as soon as he can, but it's that transition that is so quick from Space Station. It's that hard pass up to Sypical and just the perfect follow-through from him. I mean, Rapid was pretty much as in position as you could hope, but no delaying touch, and the pace of that pass and shot, too much to make it back in time.
Sypical immediately moving upfield for that outlet. Rebellion getting caught out. Space Station on the attack yet again. Beast Mode denying it. Arsenal with a demo on the back line. Net open for a moment.
Arsenal
still floating above. Backboard bounce again. Sypical with the dribble. Gets it out into the middle, and Reynolds too far away. Arsenal will pick up the loose ball. Getting a slight tap. Rapid double tap down the sideline. Sypical
there's that demo.
Wanted to
and
get
there's
that
two.
Boost. If Sypical gets that 100 boost, he is probably scoring there.
Space Station a little overextended there. Reynolds came in as a very aggressive third man, and oh my gosh, Memory again off the crossbar. What he got to do to aim a couple pixels lower?
Rapid. Save into a controlled ball. Memory up to Beast Mode. Oh, you see the confusion there. Memory having to improv, going for the ground pinch. Beast Mode jumping quite early. Memory. Got that. Let that ball get away from him. Double demo, though. Going to be tough for Space Station to get back into position. Yeah, you see that brave challenge for Beast Mode.
Oh my gosh, and they all just left, and Space Station knew it.
No boost. Reynolds get potential. Now he's going to put it back to the wall. Sypical has no boost to go for it, though. Memory's shot will be blocked by Arsenal. Ball out to Reynolds. He's out. Did hit it down, but now Beast Mode will have a chance to make a play. High hit to Memory. Memory backboard pass demo. Beast Mode out of the play for a while. Now comes in. Only managed to get the 50. Challenge for Memory will send it up above the net. You see many Space Station players on the wall or the backboard there.
Yeah, Rapid is entering headhunter mode. He is driving across as aggressively as he can, really trying to throw a wrench in that Space Station rotation, and it's working quite nicely so far.
I mean, you saw Space Station seeking refuge on the walls. Shot. Oh, that was a close one. Memory getting to that ball. You wonder if it was in. It was going to be tight. And another save from Rapid. Rebellion. Their defense holding strong. We have less than a minute left to play. Beast Mode off the ceiling to Memory. Memory looking for the bump. Did get the touch. Rapid shot will be off the crossbar
gosh.
again.
I don't believe it. gotta have to replace the crossbar after this game. Jesus.
It is going to be a request from the Rebellion to raise the height of the crossbar by about 4 inches. The block.
Oh,
like
thank
chip,
goodness.
It finds its way through. Demos galore, chance after chance, and Rebellion finally score.
What a challenge there from Rapid. You'd have to watch that one a couple times to figure out how he was able to finagle that one off the wall through such a strong approach by Spacestation there. But one way or another, Memory in a perfect position, take a nice late lead, and give themselves a chance to force a game 4.
And you see Rapid actually getting underneath that ball and doing a musty or a backwards flip while retaining that forward momentum to get that challenge. Good mechanics from Rapid. Now Beast Mode gonna put this one away. No, Arsenal will get the save, but the hit down to the ground, and Rebellion fend off this sweep. We're going to game 4.
Well done, Rebellion. You needed one there. You played a good game, and the start of it was not pretty, but the back half of it, now that was what you like to see out of that team. Obviously, you know, this is a game that could have easily been maybe 4 or 5-1 for Rebellion, but that shooting accuracy still good enough to get 2 and keep Space Station on the back heels. That aggressiveness from Rebellion matching Space Station's, and overall came out on top with it.
Huge improvement, though. You know, just looking at the stats, 11 shots for Rebellion off the back of the one-shot game they had before, where Space Station was controlling all of the possession. They had so much of the field under their command, but Rebellion, they were not having it this game. And now we've got to wonder, which version of the Rebellion will we see? Will we get a game 5, or will Space Station close it out here?
And I'm curious to see if Rapid keeps just driving as, I'm not going to say recklessly, but as aggressively as Arsenal has been over on that Space Station backline, because that, to me, was the biggest change in how they were approaching the game. They just said, you know what, Rapid, go and cause destruction. You got to trust Memory and Beast Mode to come up with a big clear and get you out of a jam back on defense.
Rapid has been that focal point of the offense. Saw him getting double tap passes out into the middle and having numerous shots as well. Reynolds controlling it, popping the ball up high, defended by Memory. Beast Mode. Oh, you see the team up come out. Disastrous. Sypical going to punish right away.
This really should be an easy one. It's just, I don't think Rapid even saw Beast Mode, or Beast Mode certainly didn't see Rapid, that's for sure. But one way or another, just a small breakdown in communication. You send 2 people for the same ball, and you start getting tangled up with each other, and you don't make the clear that needs to be made, and you're in a bad spot real quick.
Miscommunication. Space Station benefit that from that, rather. Oh, the double tap going to be saved. Beast Mode on the goal line. Now double tap in the corner from Reynolds, low altitude, trying to get the ball out to the middle. Arsenal, second touch, out of boost. Leaving it for Sypical.
Wow, well played, Rapid. That was beautiful. He got forced into the back of the net there because Arsenal was rotating in front of the goal line. And Rapid, just perfect timing, playing the pace of the ball to match it with the rotation up the back of the net there and make that save. It was just lovely.
Sypical zoning out Memory and then getting that tap up. We saw demos in quick succession as well. Rapid actually scored a double demo. And now in a 1v1 situation, the 50 will get pushed to the corner. Well defended by Sypical. Now on the other end, Reynolds got a demo. Rapid out of boost. Good jump from Memory. That's it. Might be in. Sypical, no. Hustles back. And we'll hit that one wide.
That was close. A dangerous one for Space Station. Again, taking that aggressive look. And fortunately for them, Sypical was just in time as stuck in the corner. Good things have happened for Space Station when they've got it stuck over here in that corner for a while. There's the demo. It's going to open up the middle and 2-0.
The demos for Space Station have come in key moments. And Beast Mode getting bumped as well before trying to go for that save. The physical play from Space Station setting them apart.
Demo monsters. I'd love to see the numbers on demos and bumps in just this series alone, but it's been a ridiculously physical game from Space Station, and you got to give it credit because it has absolutely worked. And they catch him on a seam. Arsenal down the side and straight back up the middle of the pitch. No one even expecting it.
Arsenal going right for net. Had a great bounce. Memory was too close to the ball. Took a hard bounce out. And Arsenal going for it all. Space Station now out to a 3-0 lead as we approach halfway point. And this game got off on the wrong foot for Rebellion. That misplay in the corner, beast mode getting bumped by his own teammate.
Yep. That could have been the start of getting yourself back in it. Rapid was going for the big block, but here beast mode and Rapid, neither of them able to make the good read. And there's still a lot of time here for Rebellion to come back and make something happen. It's just a matter of, do you have it in you?
We'll find out soon. Rapid to the corner. Gonna bounce back out. Beast mode. Looking for Rapid, who picked up the corner. Rapid will hit it out and go for the pass over to Memory. Good touch from Memory. Not enough boost to get to that 50, though. Reddle's going for the pinch. Goes back to Beast Mode, who was going so fast, Beast Mode couldn't get the best hit on it. Memory, big hit. Typical. Chips it over Memory, gets a demo from Arsenal.
Oh, look at Reynolds zoning out Beast Mode again.
Yeah. Zoning him out, getting demo after demo. And Space Station is choosing great ×2 demo.
Oh, man.
And Arsenal. What was it? Who offended Arsenal?
Oh my gosh!
What an own goal!
Who offended Arsenal? Nobody knows, because we all got too blinded by Rapid here with. Oh, it is just a straight own goal. I wasn't sure on the initial playthrough of if Rapid got a piece of it, but no, Zipical just...
Zipical crushed that ball.
He did.
I mean, it's one of those arc reads, and then you see him, he's actually coming off the post as well, going up. Wasn't an easy save to make, and Rapid was going to score that.
Oh, that's Zipical. Oh,
Bold
no,
effort.
just float it. Oh.
Good save from Rapid coming off the inside of the post. Rebellion need another one quick. Beast mode, tapping it up. Zipical taps it back down. A demo from Arsenal again. How many is that?
It's too many. I'm surprised we haven't seen the extermination medal pop up yet.
And the shot from Memory. Memory making this feasible for the Rebellion.
Got that boost steal and put Reddles in a real awkward position there. Reddles was headed for that boost in the corner, but he still had plenty in the tank. But Memory just got such a favorable bounce. It gave him a lot of options on where to shoot that one, and Reddles couldn't make it all the way to the far post.
Things getting interesting now. Rapid getting bumped out of the play. Reddles to the corner. And a nice second touch from Reddles. Got the ball by Beast Mode. Memory out of boost. Does hurl it up to Beast Mode. Double tap is denied by Arsenal.
How do you stall out here? If you're Space Station, you know the house is coming your way.
This is crunch time. Rapid. Back to the corner of this ball. In Space Station's half. 5 seconds left. Rapid. Timing this perfectly, does keep it airborne, mid-pass. Zipical out to the corner, and that's going to be good enough. Space Station close it out. The Rebellion fought hard, but not hard enough. The Chiefs. Okay, we've lost the Chiefs, but that's all right. I can handle it from here. Space Station looking very good, especially in those first 2 games. And you just have to feel that Space Station has a great chance at going the distance with how well they've been playing lately. The Rebellion, a quality team. And they did manage to bring it back and make this game 4 close. But in the end, Space Station closed it out. We're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, more RLCS X.